Wait, Tim! I'm too old for sprinting! You're gonna be too dead for sprinting if you don't get a move on, Bailey. There's one thing I hate: a man that's cheats badly and a sore loser to boot. Here they come again.
Down here.
Mr. Donovan.
Yeah?
I have a feeling that we had best change our plans. I think Reno is going to be warm for quite a spell.
We could go to San Francisco for a while till things cool off.
Huh?
I got a sister there. Sister I haven't seen in 10 years. Her name's Charity.
Oh, I'll be right down. Hurrying as fast as I can. Oh, Timothy Donovan.
The same.
Oh, we heard you were dead.
Dead!
Charity, my darling, dead? No.
No.
Well, to tell you the truth, I never really believed it myself.
Ah, bad pennies and black sheep. You never get rid of us. Now, what's going on here? Where are you going?
Oh, I'm on my way to teach school in a little town called Greenbush. Tim, this is ridiculous. We haven't seen each other in 10 years, and I've got a train to catch. Now, where have you been all this time?
Oh, Ireland and India, around the world. I was hoping to stay here and tell you all about it.
Well, the rent's paid up until the first of the month. You're welcome to make do without me.
Good.
But you've got to promise to come visit me in Greenbush.
Oh.
We've got a lot to talk about, you and I.
I will. I promise.
I've got to run. I mean, my cab is waiting. I'm going to miss my train. I never expected to see you back.
I never expected to be back. After Grace and I broke up, San Francisco was a black and dirty word for me.
Oh, no. Tim, don't blame Grace too much. It's that uncle of hers that broke the two of you up. That and all their money. You have my word on it. She tried her best to reach you. We both did after your child Jamie was born.
Jamie?
We better get out of here, Jamie, or this old crab's only gonna get us in more trouble.
We're not getting in trouble, we're getting even.
Cops! Come on, Jamie! Look out! The cops are coming!
Gutter snipe, this time you've gone too far. Please, get those shoulders, please.
Yes, officer?
It's that Jamie of yours again, ma'am. The second time this week. Now, a complaint is being filed.
I'll take care of this, Grace. What's the child done this time?
Well, Jamie is upstairs. I'm sure you must be mistaken, officer.
Very well, Grace. If you're so sure, ask Jamie down here.
Mother? Were you looking for me, Mother? Oh, there's something here in Plato's Republic I don't quite understand. I thought we might have one of our little talks about it.
In just a moment, dear. I believe you've made a mistake, officer.
Yes, ma'am, I have. I should have run faster. Good day to you. Good day, sir.
You can close the book, Jennifer. It served its purpose. You may fool your mother, but you've never fooled me. Slipping in and out of this house like a thief in the night, into mischief with every little hoodlum in San Francisco.
Henry.
She belongs in Miss Haddon's finishing school in Boston, where she can't hide behind your skirts. And wear some of her own, I might add. It's going to be quite a challenge turning her into a proper young lady. Next semester is none too soon to start. You hear me, Jennifer?
I won't go.
I'll have respect, not insolence. Now, what's your answer?
I'm not going, sir.
Can't we discuss this later on, Henry?
There's nothing to discuss, Grace. My mind's made up. By the 1st of the month, Jennifer will be in finishing school.
Timothy Donovan, you're not noted for being closed-mouthed. That marriage that you didn't tell me about, hurt must have run pretty deep.
We were very, very much in love. I still am. I had to block it out of my mind to keep from going mad over the years.
Not that it's any of my business, dear friend.
No matter, it's an old story. Poor but ambitious sailor from dockside runs off with rich and very beautiful girl. Henry Carpenter, that's her uncle, had to get rid of me. He arranged with one of his partners to frame me in a swindle. I had to leave town.
Tim, have you ever thought about leaving sleeping dogs lie?
I have to see my son first. When I go into that house, I'm going in style. My son will see me as a gentleman. I'll have no pity from him. Or condescension from the Carpenters.
Now, Tim, you know that I am not against vulgar display. But I must remind you that our funds are running terribly low. And this, partner.
Rumford, Silas Rumford.
Silas Rumford. He sounds like a perfect mark for one of our little charades.
It'll be my pleasure, Count von Kronwitz. We'll pull the old shipping insurance fraud on him.
And we'll double it back.
Rumford will recognize it as a swindle the minute he hears it.
And pay you handsomely to double-cross me, Captain Higgins. Kronwitz, Art von Kronwitz, at your service, sir.
Well, what can I do for you?
I am here on a matter of the utmost discretion.
I believe you know how this has to be handled. And take 2 men with you.
Yes, sir.
Have a chair.
My mission here is to ask you if you have a boat, a big boat of ample cargo space, ready to leave tomorrow night.
Oh, that's not possible.
Not possible? I was told that you dealt in this type of transaction. Obviously, I've been misinformed.
What do you need the ship for?
My dear sir, if it were possible for me to tell you of my plans, it would be just as impossible to pay you amply for your discretion.
And how much is that?
$5,000 in gold. Only if our little transaction is kept completely out of the records. And I must choose the crew. The master of the ship, a Captain Higgins, can be found at this very moment at the hook and net A one-eyed brigand of dubious character, but an able seaman.
Well, I think we can get you what you're looking for, Count.
You Captain Higgins?
I've got no time for you now, lad.
My name is Silas Rumford.
Well, it's the taxes you're after. I pay no taxes. If you're a shipper, I got a ship.
I know all about your ship, Captain. That's why I'm here. That and gold.
Gold.
Captain, will you join me?
Gold, eh? What did you want to talk about, eh?
Well, Captain, though we've never met, we have a mutual employer.
Huh?
Count von Crumwitz.
Ah, yes, we've met.
He's overpaying me to get a ship for him on the sly. This morning, after he left my office, he went directly to an insurance company where I have friends. Captain, it's one of the oldest dodges on the waterfront. The ship will be run aground, the cargo secretly sold, and the insurance collected.
Well, now, wait a minute, me lad. What do you take me for?
Oh, no, please, Captain, no offense. But you and me, we're seafaring men. Look, I propose that we form a partnership and divide the Count's share.
Well,
what's he paying you?
Well, he's paying me 25%.
25%?
Aye.
Well, I'll double that.
Eh?
I'll double that.
Double it?
Oh, well, all you have to do is bring that ship to a snug harbor of mine.
Oh, no. No, you'll probably have a gang of cutthroats waiting there with guns and knives and clubs waiting for me, eh? No, nothing doing. No, Captain Higgins, he plays the fool for no man.
Silas Rumford's word is his bond, sir. Captain, here's a little something on accounts.
You don't mind if I look at it, do you? I've had lead in my hands before, you know.
Yes,
I've come to see Mrs. Donovan.
there is no Mrs. Donovan here.
Mrs. Grace Donovan?
Oh, you must mean Miss Grace Carpenter.
Yes.
May I have your hat, please? Whom shall I say is calling?
Mr. Donovan.
Wait here, please.
Miss Carpenter.
Hello.
Hello. Are you a friend of Jamie's?
I am Jamie. Jamie Carpenter.
You're Jamie? You're a girl.
Yes. And who are you?
I'm an old friend of your mother's.
Tim. It is you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. We heard that you were... I never heard that... Have you met Jamie?
I told her that I was an old friend of yours.
Yes. A very dear old friend.
I bought these for you.
Oh,
And,
what's this?
Well, it's nothing, really. It's just something I bought. It's,
Wild Bill Hickok had a hat just like this. It's just perfect. Thank you. It's a beautiful present. I really love it. I'm going to see how it looks with my other clothes.
Oh, Jamie, you, Kit Carson's Frontier Apparel. That girl has Donovan's blood in her veins, all right.
I know. I see it every time I look into her eyes.
She calls herself Jamie Carpenter. Has she ever heard my name?
No.
Why? Uncle Henry. I never want to hear the name Donovan mentioned in this house again, eh?
Tim, you must believe me. I fought him as long as I could, but we heard that you had died in New York.
Died?
Yes.
I wrote you every week for a year. You never answered.
I never got them.
Henry.
Tim, I finally had to give in.
And you allowed Henry to have our marriage annulled, hmm? Oh, Grace.
No, Tim, please. Don't start again. We hurt ourselves too much in the past. It's done with.
It's not done with, Grace. I see it in your eyes. I heard it in your voice the minute you walked in here. It's no more over for you than it is for me.
Tim, my feelings don't matter. I can't change them, but it has to be over with. You and I could never live in peace together. Not then, not now, not ever. Oh, I'm truly sorry, Tim.
So am I, girl. So am I. One more thing.
Yes?
Grace, is it possible that you and Jamie and I could slip away for a little family dinner together before I leave?
I have an even better idea. We will have dinner here. Uncle Henry is in Sacramento and won't be back until tomorrow.
Well, after I left New York, I went to Ireland, Italy, Greece, Alexandria, India, all around the world. Every port I could find a ship for.
Wish I could travel like that.
Oh, you will, Jamie, you will. I mean, after all, life is nothing but a journey. I watched them drive the Golden Spike and left the next morning for Creede, Colorado.
What'd you do in Colorado, Mr. Donovan?
Well, for a while there, I was a deputy to Bat Masterson.
The real Bat Masterson?
The one and only. Grace, you'll never believe the land that I staked out.
Not another dream ranch.
No, this is the real thing. No, 160 acres of the grandest land in the Oklahoma Territory. Oh, it's magnificent.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of rainbows and ranches. They disappear when you get too close to them.
Not always, girl.
Would you like some more coffee?
No, thank you.
Frida, would you please bring the brandy into the living room? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
When will you be going to Virginia City?
I'll be leaving on the morning stage, I'm afraid.
What are you going to be doing in Virginia City?
Search for a fortune in silver, my dear, in the Comstock lode. Grace,
Leland and I decided to come back a day early. Donovan.
The very same, sir.
I never seem to learn, Mr. Donovan, not to turn my back on you.
I'll never make that mistake with you, Mr. Carpenter. Not a second time.
This Mr. Leland Ralston.
Mr. Donovan? Grace?
I'm sure that Grace has told you that she and Mr. Ralston are engaged to be married.
No, as a matter of fact, she had not mentioned it. Well, today has been full of surprises. I assume, sir, that you are a business associate of Mr. Carpenter's?
Well, I hope to be.
Oh, yes, keeping it all in the family, are you? Good evening to you, Jamie.
Do you have to leave?
I'm afraid I have no choice, Jamie.
You run along, Jennifer. It's past your bedtime. And take that hat off in the house.
Are you going to come back?
I don't know. I'll try. But if I can't, you take very good care of yourself and of your mother. I'll always remember you, Jamie.
Jennifer?
Tim, you must try to understand.
What, Grace? Understand what? You're not a child anymore. You've got to make your own decisions. If that's what you want, well and fine. If it isn't, then this is your last chance to be your own woman.
Grace, you have company.
It's easier than you think, Grace. All you have to do is say no.
Oh, sit down, Bailey. Sit down, will you? You're as nervous as a cat.
Sir, could you hurry that along?
We can, friend, but these horses ain't like humans. They like to take their time when they drink it.
Yeah. Speaking of troubles, Tim, what's the matter with you? You haven't spoke a word since we left San Francisco.
Oh, it's Grace.
Grace.
Grace. Henry still has her under his thumb. Would you believe he's already chosen a new husband for her?
Nothing's changed. You just got a daughter instead of a son that you thought you had.
Yeah, and he's trying to run her life, too. He's shipping her off to some high society, finishing school in Boston.
That'll finish her.
It's a terrible, terrible thing that Henry Carpenter's doing to that grand little girl. Terrible. I wish you'd met her, really. Oh, she's a fine, intelligent, spunky, bright, aggressive little girl. I tell you, I can see her face in front of me now. Jamie, Jamie. Jamie? Jamie?
That's all we need.
Jamie? Jamie?
Hi, Uncle Tim.
What are you doing here?
Jamie, what are you doing here?
I'm going with you.
What? No, honey, you can't.
You
no.
ready to go?
Go, stall him now. Get in the stage.
Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me when the next stage will be going back to San Francisco?
You passed it this morning, but there is another one next week. Now, seeing as though you're in such a hurry, why don't you just get in?
Jamie, this is Mr. Bailey.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Does anybody know you're gone? You mean you just sneaked out of the house and stowed away on the stage? We'll stop at the next station and put you on the westbound.
Not if you want to spend a dry week in the desert, you won't.
A week? Her poor mother's going to be half worried out of her mind. I got to talk to her.
Don't you see, Uncle Tim? I've got no choice. Just like you said when you walked out yesterday. I'll do anything to keep from being sent away to some stuck-up school.
But you don't understand, Jamie. You see, they'll accuse me of kidnapping you.
I understand, all right.
Oh, no, Jamie, you wouldn't.
I told you I'll do anything.
But we'll all end up in jail.
That's better than Miss Haddon's finishing school for young ladies.
Hold up, Frank! Hey, Frank! Hold up! What are you carrying?
What's that?
Usual freight and a couple of passengers.
Little girl's been kidnapped. They got a kid with them?
Not this trip.
It's a posse. Posse? They'll be searching the stage.
We'll have a look. Check the box in the top, Jake.
Right.
Begging your pardon, sir, but please, remove your hat, Sheriff.
What's going on here?
Well, this is me Uncle William. We're on our way to attend the funeral of his brother, my pa. Yes, who passed the Great Divide last week.
What's your name?
Slope, sir. Will Slope. My Uncle William.
And where are you from?
Virginia City, sir. You see, his brother, my pa, got killed, drowned in a terrible mine accident. Oh, it was awful down there in the dark, gurgling and gaggling for the air, you know. It was a terrible thing. You may have heard of it.
No.
Nothing up here, Sheriff.
Okay, Jake. Don't look like we'll split the reward this trip. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you to your grief.
Oh, bless you, Sheriff. Bless your heart. Bless you. Yes.
Take it away, Pete.
Get him up now. Get him up. Well, we better check the train out to Sonora.
Great, Mr. Bailey. Can you cry anytime you want to?
Almost any time, yes, Jamie. Today I have more reason than ever to want to cry.
We'll have to get off. We'll have to get off at the next station.
I told you, Uncle Tim, I'm not going back to San Francisco.
San Francisco? San Francisco would be the last place we'd be going back to, Jamie.
You know, you're right. Yes, we'll have to get off before the next station. And we better hide out, too, until those bounty hunters cool off. All right.
Driver!
Two men, Mr. Bailey.
2 horses, Mr. Donovan.
Hide in the bushes, Jamie.
You bet, Uncle Tim.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Nice day for a ride. Howdy, men. How are you?
Sure beats walking.
Well, that's right to the point, ain't it? My friend and I here, we're interested in purchasing some horse flesh.
Well, there's a ranch 10 miles back yonder. Maybe they'll sell you a horse. We're headed the other direction.
Well, we'd be willing to go as high as $10 for one of your horses.
Well, we might go as high as $15. You circus folks?
Oh, that's just a little pet of mine. Tim, I think we have more than 10 miles to be going on today yet, so I think perhaps we ought to...
Hey, just a second there. That's a mighty fine-looking watch you got there.
Thank you, sir.
$20? The watch. I think my brother's interested in your friend's watch. Might even get him to change his mind. You mean trade this fine gold timepiece here for one of those old horses?
Why, it's worth more than $100.
Yeah, rock bottom. Well, suit yourself. You're the one that's stranded, not me.
You bet.
Well, now, gentlemen, just a minute. Now, just a minute. Now, you both look like sporting gentlemen to me. We'll match for it. Now, if you win the toss, you get to keep the solid gold watch.
Oh.
No, on the other hand, if we win the toss, and we get both horses.
The watch. And $20.
Oh? Oh, well, I don't think so. No, that's, oh, my, you certainly do drive a very hard bargain, sir. I don't think so. It's your watch, Mr. Bale.
Well,
what do you think?
It's been in the family for a long... But, go ahead.
Really? All right. We'll match for it, gentlemen.
Yeah, we're going to use my coin.
And we'll flip.
No, hold on, wait a minute. If you're going to use your coin, then we do the flip.
Oh, that's weird.
No.
We're going to use our coin.
If you use your coin,
Otherwise, it's
it's only fair that
Wait. Let me settle this whole thing fairly, if I may. We'll let the monkey flip. We'll use your coin, and we'll call it.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Half, gentlemen, it's just a monkey. Mr. Bailey.
Why not?
All right, Caliban, do your stuff. Flip it. Heads.
Tomorrow I'll write Grace and tell her to meet us here.
She'll never find us out here in the Tules.
No. There's a little Mexican village named Dos Rios here. They probably never even heard of the kidnapping. Shh.
I'm getting hungry. What are we going to eat?
Oh, what are we going to eat? Whatever Mother Nature provides, my dear. Come and I'll show you how to survive in the Wild West. There's a deep hole. Now, be careful so you don't scare the fish. There's one right down there. See it?
Ooh. Yeah.
All right?
Just
All right. Now, be careful. I got the other one. Now, you take this one. Now, watch out, because water makes it appear to be where it isn't, see? Watch out for distortion, all right? Now, 1, 2... Jamie, are you all right? Here, come on. That's it. You all right? Are you sure? Let me see.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you okay? You have to admire the courage of Jamie. You haven't heard a whimper out of her all day.
It's not her courage that I'm challenging. It's her presence. She doesn't belong out here in the wilderness. She's like a fish out of water.
Oh, look at her there. She's wonderful.
Tim, you said you were going to write her mother. Huh?
Well, yeah. I guess there's no sense in putting it off, is there?
Nope.
But I'm getting awful used to having her around.
I'm sorry, senor. The señora's not here yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll check back tomorrow. Thank you very much.
But if she comes, I'll send a niño to your camp.
Sí, adios.
Adios, senor.
No, don't show me the card. Just keep it. Keep it and look at it. That's right.
I call you.
Shouldn't have done that. 3 kings.
2 jacks and 2 5s.
Now, the first thing you want to learn about poker is you don't only study your cards, you study your opponent. Poker is not only a game of luck, it's a game of skill.
Well, there's no sign of Grace at all.
She should have been here by this time.
Did you know my father very well, Uncle Tim?
Your father, Jamie, did I know him well? Yes, you could say that. Yes.
What was he like?
Well, that all depends, I guess, on who you ask. I guess. Personally, I thought he was a bit of all right, you know. Certainly no worse than the next man. He enjoyed a good game and a joke and a bit of a drink. As a matter of fact, some people thought he had a great deal of Irish charm.
You think I would have liked him?
I think you would have liked him.
I didn't know you knew him, too.
Well, I knew him only slightly, but that part about the Irish charm that your Uncle Tim was telling you about, I'm not sure. But he was a good man to have on your side in a fight. I think you'd have been proud of him.
Yes, and he would have liked you, Jamie, very much. Oh, I can guarantee you that.
Let's see now. Hide in the bushes, go on.
Count Van Crumwitz. Captain Higgins.
Well, good day, gentlemen. Good day.
Where is the carpenter girl?
No. You don't think we'd be fool enough to keep her here, do you? No. How'd you boys find us?
Followed you from Dos Rios. You think Henry Carpenter'd be fool enough not to have the mail watched?
We want the girl, Donovan.
Well, you read the mail. The girl's mother's the only one who gets the girl.
Oh, now, Mr. Donovan.
Oh!
Watch him.
Oh, that was a most impolite thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, this reminds me of our carnival days, Mr. Bailey.
Fairly reminiscent, yes.
I think a most unappreciative audience.
I fear we're in big trouble, Tim.
Yes, I think so.
That's far enough.
Now, look, if you'll let me go, I'll tell you where the girl is.
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that.
Yes.
Oh, you vermin, you. Hey, Rube!
Hold it, Donovan! You've used up all your chances, Donovan. I want that girl now.
Jamie, you all right? Huh? You
Yeah.
okay? Can you catch your breath?
Yeah.
Okay, good girl.
Look at her, Timothy. She catches on real fast, the horse, I mean.
Oh, to everything, too.
Hey, look! Look, $300. Bet you could beat him, Uncle Tim.
Well, at one time, maybe, Jamie. But not anymore, no. Not even for $3,000.
I was thinking of a great deal more than that.
Yes, I'll bet you were.
Remember Seattle?
Uh-huh.
The champion of Ireland.
Did you want me to fight this Sharky, whatever his name is? Nothing doing. Even the word Seattle makes the bottom of my feet hurt.
You could do it.
Nothing will go wrong this time, I promise. And I want to remind you that our funds are growing terribly low again.
No.
Please, Uncle Tim.
But, Well, I suppose there's no harm in giving Thunder City the once-over.
Tim Donovan is a good man, and I'm sure that Jamie is safe if she's with him.
Grace, you're simply getting yourself upset.
Of course I'm upset. If you hadn't opened my letter, Jamie would be here now, unharmed.
I suggest you go upstairs and lie down, my dear. Well, if you weren't so tired, you'd realize that I'm as anxious to get Jamie back as you are.
I am not tired, and I mean what I say. You are more interested in hunting Tim Donovan like an animal than in finding Jamie.
Silas, we can't afford any more bungling. I want results.
Hey, bartender, more whiskey.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy. I remember in them early days in St. Louis, the bartender used to leave the bottle on the table. Now, come on, go bring us a bottle now.
Shh, settle down, settle down.
Yeah, I'm sitting. Thank you.
Last bottle.
Yeah,
Come on.
Pour me a big glass.
Yeah, big glass.
Well, look at the little cowboy.
Give me my hat.
Well, it's a little cowgirl.
Give it. It's my hat. Give it to me.
No, come on, I said jump. Let's see you jump for it right here. Come on, jump for it.
Give the Colleen her hat.
What?
I said give the little Colleen her hat.
Maybe you want to come and get it for her, Jockey.
To you, my very good friend Tiger, Tim Carnahan, the champion of Ireland, who is here to challenge Mr. Sharky Lynch for the right to fight Robert Fitzsimmons for the world's heavyweight championship. Now that's everything in full. Now you know our deal. You're to leave town right away.
Our deal is for Jockey Boy here to pull his punches.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I got carried away.
Well, you get carried away again, Jockey. You're gonna get carried out.
Yes.
Savvy.
You better leave him alone. He could beat you anytime.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no.
It's always been his problem. A glass jaw. Come on, get up.
You did it again, Uncle Tim, for real.
Yes, well, it's a pity that he won't be in the ring with me instead of Mr. Lynch.
Oh. Now, Tim, I wouldn't give it a second thought. I've seen the theater, and it has a wonderful curtain. I'll be standing in back of the curtain. All you have to do is back him right up to the curtain. And you win it in one round. Huh?
A barge?
Yeah.
No. We are leaving this town before I get slaughtered.
Look, you can do it. I know it. Listen to me.
Absolutely
not. I've seen him. He's like a walking old beer barrel.
No,
you can do it, Tim.
Sure you can, Uncle Tim. You can beat him. I mean, even without Mr. Bailey helping.
I'm glad you think so, Jamie.
Men will toast you from coast to coast.
No.
Look,
I remember Seattle.
It won't be like the last time. I'm telling you. You'll be the envy of the world.
No.
Uncle Tim.
The fight. The saloon? Right. Bailey? Come on. I never could resist a long shot. Is that boy of yours as good as you say he is?
Oh, he's better, Sheriff. He's better.
If you want to leave town healthy, he'd better be, because I just bet my whole paycheck on him.
Well, I'm going to bet mine on Carnahan.
I'm laying 2-1.
On who?
First round.
Lynch. Carnahan's gonna kill him.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our promised attraction, an exhibition in the manly art of self-defense. And now, introducing, on my left, the leading challenger for the heavyweight championship of the world, Sharky Lynch. His opponent, on my right, from the Emerald Isle, the champion of Ireland, Tiger Tim Carnahan. Gentlemen, this will be a contest to the finish. London prize ring rules. Each knockdown ends the round. Now go to your corners. Come out fighting. Let's get it,
Easy, Tiger. Let's get these moves a show before I flatten you.
Ring the bell.
You all right, Uncle Tim?
Yeah, I'll take it. All right. Ring the bell.
Shamrock of Iron? Come on, let's fight.
No. Don't throw in the towel.
But you'll get hurt. I'm going to get Mr. Bailey.
No, never give up, man.
Where's your money?
Ring the bell.
Now that you had your bath, it's time to tuck you in, Shanny. Betty, bye.
Come on, Shaggy.
Come on, Shaggy. Go get him.
Get rid of it.
Look out!
I can't explain it to you now. We gotta get out of town.
But
where's Jamie? I look for her in the saloon. I'll look at the end of town. I can't go into the saloon.
Say, Bailey, that was a great fight. Just great. And I want to thank you for letting me in on the inside. I'm getting bundled here. Does everybody I can do you a favor? You just let me know.
Hey, thank goodness you're here, Sheriff. There is something you could do for me. What? A bunch of thugs just kidnapped my granddaughter.
What?
And took her into that hotel across the street.
Well, I'll get my deputies. We'll lock them up and we'll give you the key.
Well, I guess I'll turn in. We'd have to be off for Greenbush before dawn. Find Charity.
Tim, you know, I might have lost a lot of money for you today, but you won the heart of a young girl.
She thought I could win. She really did. I had to try not to disappoint her. This is no life for a youngster.
It'll be the best thing that ever happened to her. She'll have a good time.
Oh, well, sure, for a vacation, yes, a holiday, an adventure, sure, but a girl like her, on the road like us.
Neither of us would want a thing like that for her. I mean, lead a life like us, huh?
What, would you?
Most certainly not, Tim.
Well,
you're talking about Jamie growing up.
Yeah.
You and me. We never did.
Yeah. Good night. Sir, good morning, sir. Sir. We're looking for Miss Charity Pringle. She teaches school here.
Used to teach. She got herself fired.
Fired?
Just keep right on up that street to the end and bear to your left. Yellow house she's renting.
Thank you.
Can't miss it.
Hey, Tim. Look at this. J. Calvin Stokes.
You can put your trust in Cal.
I wouldn't buy a horse from him.
Sister Charity! How are you, darling? Well, you're packing again, I see, eh? Oh, this is Mr. Bailey.
How do you do?
And, of course, Jamie.
Jamie.
Hi.
Honey, are you all right?
Sure.
Tim, I've just been so worried. I mean, the San Francisco papers are full of this talk about kidnapping and manhunt.
I wasn't kidnapped. I ran away. What's its name?
Well, that's Morris, the world's laziest dog. He likes you.
How can you tell?
Well, he moved his tail. Morris doesn't believe in overdoing.
Oh.
Well, Tim, you certainly paid that visit a lot sooner than I expected.
Well, actually, we've come to ask you a favor, but with your moving and all that, it's impossible now. First things first, I say. Well, what is all this I hear about you being fired?
Oh, Mayor Stokes sacked me for trying to help the children. The school's a disgrace, a fire hazard.
Charity?
Oh, Tim, Mr. Bailey, this is my friend Bob Shepard.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
How are you?
He led the fight for financing a new school, but when the money came in, Mayor Stokes took it and built a fancy city hall.
Ah, yes.
You can always put your trust in Cal.
Well, what are the people doing about this?
Well, they're angry, very angry.
Angry enough to vote him out?
No, he's the only banker in town, so that means most everybody owes him money, and he's got the city council buffaloed.
Now, if Bob were mayor, this would be a wonderful little town, but the odds against him beating Stokes are 1,000 to 1. We really just don't know what to do anymore. Oh, Tim, what was that favor you were talking about?
Oh, well,
You see, I'm afraid that we're going to have to take care of your business first before I can ask it.
What town would you say is closest to Greenbush that's competing for the farm trade?
Would be Pleasantville, our traditional rival.
Pleasantville. I think that you had best remove yourself bodily from these premises of this township until I further require your services, Dr. Sinclair.
I shall be awaiting your word, Dr. Dunning. Yes. Nice to have met you, ma'am.
Pleasure.
And your servant, sir.
Yes. Dr. Sinclair?
Yes, of course.
Dr. Dunning.
At your service, ma'am.
What am I supposed to be doing out here, Dr. Dunning? I don't understand any of this.
Just shoot anything I tell you to when I tell you to. Yes, sir. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now.
Hey, sir.
Good day, good day.
My name is Jake Calvin Stokes. I'm mayor of Greenbush.
Oh, yeah. Well, how do you do, Mr. Mayor? How do you do? Very pleased to meet you.
Delighted.
My name is Dunning, sir. Dr. T.J. Dunning. Yes. Well, son, would you take another photograph of that fine bank building from the corner over there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I see you taking pictures.
Yes. I require the pictures for a state survey of school building sites. I'm on my way to Pleasantville.
Pleasantville, did you say?
Yeah, Dr. Sinclair and I have been chosen by the governor to purchase 1,000 acres of land for the site of a new state university, sir. Son, would you photograph down below there the hotel and each building on each side of it? Thank you very much.
Well, now, I must admit that Pleasantville does have a certain old-fashioned charm.
Yeah.
But don't you think that the university of an upcoming state like ours be better located in a progressive, modern community like Greenbush?
Yes, it's charming town.
I tell you what, why don't you stay on for a few more days? Extend your stay. Huh? 3 more days. Get to know our town. Have dinner with me and my associate, Mr. Rich.
Yes, perhaps we can see. Well, that appears to be just about the end of Main Street, doesn't it?
Oh, we have a great deal more over on the other side of the tracks.
Oh, yes, that reminds me, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Yes, there is one thing you can do for me.
Anything?
Yeah, well, I will require a photograph of the school, and I should like to talk to the teacher.
Well, I'm afraid our teacher is no longer with us. The school's been temporarily suspended.
Suspended? Oh, I'm afraid that's a catastrophe, sir.
Mayor's quiet.
Well, no, would you see, Dr. Sinclair, he places great store in local schools and local teachers, sir.
Well, perhaps I can convince Miss Pringle to reconsider.
Well, I think that would be a good idea.
I'm almost certain that I can.
Yeah, well, I would suggest you do it before Dr. Sinclair arrives.
You'll stay there?
Well, yes, we can.
Oh, splendid. Thank you.
Glad to help you any way I can, Mr. Mayor.
Tim Donovan, I don't know what you did to the mayor, but he offered me my job back with a raise.
What did you tell him?
I told him I'd take it.
Good girl. Now, I have got to get this message immediately out to Mr. Bailey, and I don't want to leave town right now.
I'll take it to him, Uncle Tim.
Will you do that for me, Janie?
Sure.
Oh, that's... Oh, no. Come on, get your jacket. Come on.
Okay. Probably gets lonely out there all by himself.
Yes, you're right. It probably does.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you got your sleeve in? Okay. All right. Get your hat on. Pull it.
All right.
Pull. That's it.
See you later, Uncle Tim.
Yeah.
Bye, Aunt Charity.
Bye-bye, honey.
Bye-bye. Be careful. Don't stop along the way. Be sure to pull up the girths.
I will, Uncle Tim.
You are sounding more and more like a father every day.
Oh, she's a grand girl. She is. But nothing can be settled without grace. And that's why we're here, to ask a favor of you.
Well, I owe you one, Tim.
I want you to go to San Francisco and bring Grace back here.
All right.
Now, you're going to have to figure out a way to get around Uncle Henry.
Don't you worry about Uncle Henry. I'm not Tim Donovan's sister for nothing.
Doctor, how are you? Hi.
Dr. Sinclair, sir. Dr. Sinclair, it's so good of you to come, sir.
Nothing good about it, sir. I see nothing good about it. Tearing me away from the pleasant people of Pleasantville in order to come to this fly-betting way station.
Dr. Sinclair.
I don't see anything good about it at all.
Dr. Sinclair, this is Mayor Stokes, sir.
Who?
Stokes.
Ah.
Welcome to our fair town, Dr.
I see
Sinclair.
nothing fair about Green Tree, sir. On the contrary.
Green Bush, Doctor.
What?
Bush.
Now, I suppose there will be a hotel for me at Bushtown.
One of the
I'll
finest,
be the
sir.
judge of that. Right after luncheon, sir, I'll expect to meet with you to see the school. The good Dr. Dunning told me about your field of learning. I'm sure that your town is a veritable citadel of higher education.
Yes, it is, Doctor.
This has to be...
Yes, I'm...
Dr. Sinclair is,
Yes, a lot of dust here, but I hope the school is dust. Yes, that's familiar, all this dust.
Dr. Sinclair, I take it for journey.
Don't scratch on that. Never do.
Dr. Sinclair seems to like the property, but he's a very difficult man.
Oh, yeah. He's all of that, as I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
He criticized his hotel room as being the smallest slum he'd ever seen.
Well, I'd be delighted to have him here if I thought it would help.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, no. Unless you'd want him.
Oh, no.
But I would do something about that school, Mr. Mayor, and quickly. It's a dreadful fire trap, sir. Dreadful. Everything depends on it, sir. Everything.
We realize that, Dr. Dunning. But what do you suggest we do?
Burn it.
Well, then we'd have no school.
Oh, well, there is that fine new building out on the edge of town.
The new city hall? Absurd. My new desk. Oh, we spent hundreds of dollars on the flooring for my office alone.
Well, Dr. Sinclair did admire that building mightily, sir. But you do as you choose, Mr. Mayor.
There must be some other solution, Dr. Dunning.
Oh, I'm sure there is, sir. I'm sure there is. And I leave you gentlemen to find it.
Oh, all right. The devil with it, all right. We'll call a special meeting, the town council.
Can't arrange for the transfer.
Oh,
splendid, splendid, Mayor. I'm sure that Dr. Sinclair will be delighted. Delighted. Gentlemen.
Now you stay here until I find out how Aunt Charity feels about monkeys in the house. Aunt Charity! Where are you?
It's adequate. Mr. Stokes, just adequate.
Oh.
I've seen much better. New, I'll give it that. It is
Yes,
new.
yes.
Finest hardwood floors I've ever seen.
Well, nothing's too good for Miss Pringle's new school, you know. Well, now about that Cooper Ridge property that we're willing to sacrifice for the university. Dr. Sinclair?
The property's been given due consideration, Mr. Stokes. The good Dr. Dunning, he'll handle all the particulars.
Oh.
Well, I pay no attention to Dr. Sinclair, gentlemen. No, it's just his way. He does it all the time.
Oh.
But I do think that I can tell you that he has finally made up his mind.
Oh?
In your favor.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Now, if I were you, gentlemen, I would prepare a bill of intent of sale of the land to the state. Yeah.
We've already anticipated that. I had it all drawn up and ready.
Really?
We prepared a surveyor's report of the property and a notice of intent to sell at $50 an acre.
$50.
Signed by Mayor Stokes himself.
There you are.
Thank you. May I?
Oh, not at all.
Excuse me. Yes, it appears to be all here, signed, sealed, and quite delivered.
I don't think the city council's going to like the way you cheated them, Mr. Mayor. Or the voters. You should have built yourself a new jail instead of a city hall. Your next office could be in a prison cell.
Dr. Dunning, or whatever your name is, you, sir, are a blackguard and a scoundrel.
Why, thank you, sir. I quite agree. And one of the very best.
He came right at me. He was coming right straight for us.
Caliban's gone, Uncle Tim, and Morris. I can't find them.
How could anybody lose Morris? He never moves. What'll I sell Aunt Charity?
I can't even find Aunt Charity.
Oh, she went to San Francisco, honey. She'll be back soon. Where did you last see him?
Why did Aunt Charity go to San Francisco?
I sent her there to pick up your mother and bring her back here.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I didn't think you'd understand.
I understand, all right. You were pretending I could stay, when all the time you knew you were going to send me back.
No, honey, no, that's not true. No, you make it sound as I'm trying to get rid of you. That's not true at all. I need you, Jamie, more than you'll ever know.
Well, I don't need you. Not anymore.
There's no good answer, Jamie. I'm wrong if I do, and I'm wrong if I don't. I thought you were Jamie.
No, she passed me and she didn't even say a word.
Whoa. Which way did you go?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Say, Mr. Rumford, did you say there was a reward for that girl?
No, I didn't, Sheriff. Look, I want to thank you for your assistance. Say, can you direct me to your telegraph office?
Oh, sure. It's just around the corner next to the stage depot.
End of the line for you, Von Crumwoods.
It's me, Jamie.
That was Mr. Bailey.
Will I do instead? You have enough there for two. Thank you. You're a real fine cook, Jamie. And a good writer, and a fine fisherman.
Sure. For a girl. If I was a boy, I bet you wouldn't send me back.
Oh, no, that's not true at all, Jamie. Oh, no. No, if you think that I wish you were a boy, you're dead wrong. I just like you the way you are. But that isn't why I came out here to talk to you. From now on, you and I, we tell each other the truth.
You mean I don't have to go back?
We'll go back. You and I together.
What can you do?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, really. But I do know that if you want something badly enough, and if you work at it hard enough, well, most times you can make it happen.
You mean if I want something badly enough, I can make it happen too?
Most times. But not if you run away, Jamie. You can't run away.
All right, Uncle Tim. I'll go back with you.
Good. You forgot something.
Whoa. Want a race?
Well, I've never turned down a dare yet, and I've got the scars to prove it. How about the second bend in the road?
Sure.
All right. Ready, get set, go!
No, you let me win.
No, I didn't. You know I'm glad you didn't let me win either. That's what most people do with kids.
Yeah. Captain Higgins, I believe you owe me some money. All right, little lady. Off your horse. Come on, Donovan. Inside. Get him! Just that little girl! Got you now, Mr. Donovan.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, my, what are you doing? I mean, I was expecting... We've caught the kidnappers.
I wasn't kidnapped.
I know that, dear. Mrs. Pringle explained it all to me. Excuse us, Mr. Rumford. Oh, Tim! Oh, Jamie, we must help him.
Not now, Mother. We've got to think first. Now, what would Uncle Tim do if he were in our place? What happened to Aunt Charity?
Oh, she'll be back in a day or two. She just had to do something to help Mr. Shepherd.
Are you sure you want to do this, Mother?
Of course. Why?
I don't know. I've never seen you like this before.
Well, sometimes, Jamie, it takes a catastrophe to show us what we've become and why. You know, my entire life changed when I thought I'd lost you.
You didn't have to worry. I was with Uncle Tim.
You like him, don't you, Jamie? Jamie. We better go now.
Uncle Tim's my father, isn't he?
Yes.
Well, you see, I'm afraid, ma'am, it's against the rules to bring food to two dangerous criminals like that. I better just have a look at this.
What happened to Caliban?
Oh, young'un, if you're talking about that monkey ran hog wild down Main Street yesterday, I got him locked up for disturbing the peace. Well, now.
Oh, I thought it might warm them, Sheriff. Their cell is so cold and damp.
And so's this office, ma'am. I'm just going to have to impound this. Well, now, I reckon since there ain't no whiskey in there, I can take the food to him. Excuse me, but one hand wants the other, I can say. You got visitors. This is for you. You can see him for 5 minutes, don't want no trouble. You can go ahead and see him now, ma'am.
Grace, Jamie. Oh, you're a sight. You shouldn't have put yourself in danger on our account, though.
What? It was Jamie's idea. We sweetened the whiskey with sleeping powders.
Like you said you did in Abilene.
Should take but just 10 seconds.
Now.
Good.
I can't believe we did it, Jamie. It worked.
Told you so.
Oh, Jamie, I'll take you to the horse.
All right, you go on back to the camp and I'll meet you there.
Make it as fast as you can.
Yeah, hurry. Jamie, I don't know how I'll ever thank you. No one ever did a bigger favor for your Uncle Tim.
You're not my Uncle Tim. You're my father.
She knows. Yes, she asked me tonight, point blank. I had to tell her.
Had to tell her? I'd been bottling it up inside of myself for weeks. Oh, Grace, thank you for tonight. I've always told you that it'd be easier than you thought. And now you don't have to do it alone anymore. There's you and Jamie and me. We'll ride off together to our ranch in Oklahoma.
Oh, Tim, I don't know.
What? Why not, Grace? Why not?
Tim, it's just too important to decide like this. You told me once that we only hurt each other. I don't know if that's ever changed. Oh, Tim, I need more time.
Well, you don't have to decide right now. We'll be at our camp until sunrise. Jamie knows where it is.
Uncle Henry.
Please close the door, Jennifer.
What are you doing here?
I came to fetch you back to San Francisco before you take total leave of your senses. Well, you'd better pack your things.
I can't leave. Not now.
Grace, we know why you're here. If you're worried about Donovan, he's free to go. No one's after him. You have my word. Jennifer, help your mother pack.
We're not going.
I'll ignore that impertinence for the moment. Now you get packed. Grace, you struck me.
Yes. And I will do it again if you don't leave this room.
Grace, I can't believe this is happening.
Don't you ever touch me or Jamie again. Now, I will go back to San Francisco when I am ready. And I want you out of my house when I get there.
But your father appointed me guardian.
As long as I was a minor. Henry, I haven't been a minor for a long, long time. From now on, I want my lawyer, not yours, to handle my affairs, which I want entirely separate from yours.
Grace, why don't you wait until you talk to Leland Ralston?
Henry, get out of here. You talk to Leland. You marry Leland if you like, because I have broken the engagement permanently. Now, get out of here.
You'll regret this.
Tim, don't fret none. They'll be here soon. Jamie, too.
I wish I could be as sure of it as you are.
I'm always sure of my friends' problems, but not of my own. Well, after all these years, we come to the parting of the ways.
You do understand why I must try and make a go of the ranch. It's my last chance.
And you gotta grab that chance with both hands.
You ride part of the way with us.
Welcome ever smiles, and farewell goes out sighing. We'll ride the last time together.
You two, spread out. Dodge.
Grace.
Tim.
Dad, look out!
Don't you move.
There. Now hold it. Hold it right there. Now you. Good God, move it. Move it in front of me. Come on, move.
Thank you, girl.
Well, Grace, you're here. And thank you. But tell me, girl, have you finally made up your mind?
Which way to Oklahoma?
Where's Frida?
Whom shall I say is calling?
You don't announce me in my own house, my dear. I'm Henry Carpenter. How dare you, sir? What are you doing in my house?
I think I should ask you the same questions.
Well, let me tell you, Mr.
Bailey. Jeremiah Bailey, representing Mrs. Grace Donovan, whose property and home this is. I wished I could ask you to sit down, but I can't. But I would like to hand you this document authorizing me and giving me full power of attorney. After you've packed your things and you've crated your stuff, we'll deliver it to your new address.
Well, there it is, Rancho Donovan.
Where?
Where? Why, right there in front of you, girl, as far as your eyes can see. Oklahoma cattle country, the grandest in the world. Now look, use your imagination, girl. See, there's our house right over there. See, under the trees, surrounded by herds of white-faced heifers grazing on grass as green as the pastures of Ireland.
You wouldn't con us, Donovan.
Oh, no, my darling. Not now. Not ever.